Solve polynomial equations. Here we have two examples involving fractions, right? And some negative terms. So brush up your integers. Now guide me how to do it. G. It is x divided by 5 equals to minus 7. So how can you get x from this? Very simple. What you should do is you should multiply by 5 on both the sides, right? This is your equation. What should you do? You should multiply by 5 on both the sides. So if I do that, then 5 gets cancelled from 5. Or rather, 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 1 times x will be x. So we get x on the left side. So we have already isolated x. Do you see that? Minus 7 times 5 is minus 35. And that's the solution. That's the solution. Now let's check if this solution is true. So to check it, we'll substitute x equals to minus 35 in the left side and see what do we get. So write minus 35 divided by 5. So that is my left side, right? Minus 35 divided by 5 is minus 7, which is equal to right side. Same as the given right side, right? So left side equals to right side. Therefore, the equation is solved correctly. Is that okay? Now let's do the next equation, which is similar kind. I think by now you are getting how to do all these equations. Now here, on the right side, we have 6 minus 9. So let's solve that also first. So let me copy this equation, saying 2x over 3 equals to 6 minus 9 is minus 3. So we got minus 3 here. Right. Next step is, now what we can do is, we can multiply both sides by minus and get rid of minus also. This is one thing we can do. Second, we should first eliminate the denominator so that we don't have any fractions remaining here. We can do that also, right? Or we can multiply by reciprocal of this amount, that is times minus of 3 over 2. So doing all the steps together. So all the three are our options. Let's take the simplest one. So we'll multiply by 3 both sides first, okay? Now, so what we have here is we have minus 2x over 3, and we will multiply this by 3. So I'm writing my 3 here just to avoid the confusion, okay? I'll tell you what I meant. 3. Now avoid the confusion means something like this. This was minus 3, so I'm multiplying by 3. Now that means I get 3 here, I'm multiplying by 3, and then this is minus, and then this is 2x over 3, right? Now if you write this, then you may get confused whether this 3 is being 3 minus 2x or things like that. In such cases, I will like you to put these things in brackets. Now it is absolutely clear that 3 is getting multiplied to minus 2x. This is an error which I've seen in many times. Many times students make this mistake. So avoid this. Okay? Another way to avoid this is write it on the right side. In that case, you really don't get confused, right? So that is why I wrote it on the right side. But the thing is, you can't always do this, right? So put them in brackets. That's the real way of doing it. Now 3 and 3 gets cancelled, right? This 3 and 3, that was the whole idea. That's why we multiplied by 3 on both the sides. So we get minus 2x equals to minus 9. And now we can divide by minus 2. If I divide by minus 2, I get x equals to minus 9 divided by minus 2, right? You could write this in brackets also. And then you get your answer. You could write answer in decimals or in fractions as such, right? But in any case, it is plus. So you can write this as 9 divided by 2 as 4.5, correct? Or 9 by 2 is also good enough. Now, let's check. So while checking, I'll use 9 by 2. So let me check it here. To check, we will substitute the value of x as 9 over 2 in our equation. So we have minus 2 over 3, and the x value is 9 over 2. So it is 9 over 2, right? That is our left side. So if you do that, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 9 divided by 3 is 3 with minus sign. Or you could write this as equal to 2 times 9 as minus 18 divided by 3 times 2 as 6, which is equal to minus of 3. That is your left side. And on the right side, you have 6 minus 9, which is minus 3. So both left and right side are equal, and therefore our solution is correct. Okay.